What's poppin' T Squad? It's your girl Keisha, and I have some behind the scenes tea on the upcoming season 14 of Real Housewives of Atlanta. The girls are getting busy. We are wrapping up this season. It will be airing in a few months. I'm super excited. The ladies have been filming their confessionals and still filming a few scenes after their Jamaica girls trip, which was their final girls trip of this season. Now, I want you guys to check out some of the confessional looks and some of the intro looks for this upcoming season. This first picture we have is of Kandi filming her green screen, and I must say she looks good. I'm loving the hair. Her makeup looks good. I love the suit and the little bustier with the cutouts on the boobs. It looks really good. You know, for a lot of seasons there, it took Kandi a long time to get her looks together. So I'm so happy to see her fashions staying consistent, staying good, makeup and hair and everything on point. Here we have Sheree filming her green screen intro. This is giving me very much Eva Marcel at the White reunion, her last season. It's still very beautiful. Sheree's body is on point. Love the wig. Love the makeup. It's very pretty. It's very bridal. I'm loving it. And speaking of bridal, it seems like somebody in the cast is getting married. Also, check out your girl Kenya Moore. This is a picture of her filming this past week. She was seen filming at a bridal store, looking fantabulous. She's keeping that weight off that she lost while performing on Dancing with the Stars. Now, everybody was speculating that, oh my God, is Kenya getting married? She has a ring on her ring finger. Or she and her ex-husband getting back together. But no, I don't think that this has anything to do with Kenya. I think it has everything to do with Sheree. Her and Sheree were seen filming together solo again. So it seems like Sheree and Kenya might be on good terms finally, because I have seen footage of them filming together not once but twice here lately. So it seems like Sheree's storyline this season may be her marrying her jailbird recently freed boyfriend. I know when the season started, it was some scuttlebutt about her trying to film with him, but he wasn't supposed to be out of the house because he was on house arrest. So maybe they have made up, but it seems like this is going to be a part of her storyline. I can't wait to see it. I'm actually very happy that Kenya and Sheree are getting along. What I've been hearing about Kenya this season is that now that Portia's gone, we get to see a different side of her, a more softer, gentler, funny, charismatic side of her. So I'm really looking forward to that. We also have some new housewives and friends of the show this season. Let's start with the newest housewife, Miss Sanya Richards Ross, who is a former Jamaican American track and field athlete who competed internationally for the United States, primarily in the 400-meter sprint. She is a gold medalist. She's a bad bitch. She's 36 years old, and she is married with one child. Her husband's name is Aaron Ross. And while attending the University of Texas, Sanya began dating Longhorn football cornerback Aaron Ross, who later played for the New York Giants in the NFL. The two were engaged in 2007 and married in 2010. Now, I did some digging on Sanya, and seems like we're going to hear a lot maybe this season about some of the issues that she's had in her past. When she wrote her memoir, she stated that she had an abortion just weeks before sprinting in the 2008 Summer Olympic Games. A decision she says cost her more than a gold medal. Over the phone, we didn't get into details. The 32-year-old writes about the decision she made with fiance, now husband, Aaron Ross, to have the abortion, as if not saying it would alleviate some of the guilt and the shame. In 2008, they were engaged and planned to marry in February 2010. The pregnancy was unexpected, especially as both were beginning their professional athletic careers. Richard Ross, proudly Jamaican American, wanted Olympic gold. Everything I ever wanted seemed to be within reach, she writes. The culmination of a lifetime of work was right before me. In that moment, it seemed like no choice at all. The debate of when life begins swirled through my head, and the veil of a child out of wedlock at the prime of my career seemed unbearable. What would my sponsors, my family, my church, and my fans think of me? According to Chasing Grace, her memoir, Ross wasn't present during the procedure because he was at a training camp. While it was done quickly, she couldn't escape the emotional pain. I made a decision that broke me and one from which I would not immediately heal, she writes. Abortion would now forever be a part of my life, a scarlet letter I never thought I'd wear. I was a champion, and not just an ordinary one, but a world-class, record-breaking champion. From the heights of that reality, I fell into a depth of despair. But the pain the abortion inflicted on her relationship took longer to heal, she writes. After a number of years of ignoring what had happened, she and her husband discussed their true feelings. I always harbored some resentment towards Ross. It was our mess up, but I felt abandoned in the decision, she writes. It was like by not saying anything, neither agreeing nor opposing, he kept his conscience clear, but it wasn't fair. We were in it together. So it seems like this decision to have an abortion really affected their marriage, and they have now had a son, and they seem like they have a beautiful family and that things have mended now. But I'm very much assuming that this will be brought up for her storyline this season. Also, I have a little bit more tea on Sanya. In 2007, she was diagnosed with Beckett, I hope I'm saying this right, disease, a rare sickness in which the victim develops an excess amount of cold sores and lesions in both the mouth and body. Whoa. Wowzers. I wonder, will that be brought up as well? Hopefully she doesn't have any flare-ups or breakouts while filming this show. Wowzers. So it seems like, we're going to get something out of Sanya. I've been wondering, like, what will her storyline be? What will we learn about her? We've already learned those two stories. So I can't wait to see what else Miss Thing is going to bring to the show. Will she be drama infused? Will she just be laid back? Will she be funny? I can't wait to see her personality and how she mixes with the girls. Now we have a friend to the show this season, none other than Monyetta Shaw, who is the ex-wife of Neo. Well, she has joined the cast as a friend to the show, and she was with the girls when they just went on the final cast trip to Jamaica, which I'm assuming Sanya was the one that probably hosted the trip, being that she is of Jamaican descent. Well, as you can see, here is Monyetta having the time of her life, looking gorge while on vacation. The husbands were with them. Her husband that she just married, this cute white man, was there with her. They were giving us newlyweds very much. Todd was there, as well as Sanya's husband. Happy to see that we getting some husbands back with the Housewives of Atlanta again. I can't wait to see how this cast trip is going to round out. Is there going to be any arguments? So excited to see that. Now let's talk about the housewife that has been making headlines. Miss Marlo Hampton has finally gotten her peach after years of being on the show. Well, as always in Marlo fashion, she has came and shaken the table. Last week I did a video where I showed you guys footage of Kandi discussing the upcoming season and stated how a week before she had just gotten into a very heated argument with a castmate. she said, and I quote, and it got very nasty, and that Kandi herself said some things that she is apologizing for in advance to her fans. Woo! Well, we all were trying to figure out, well, who could it be that Kandi got into an argument with? Well, news broke this week officially that it was none other than Marlo. And this was a shock to a lot of people because Marlo and Kandi, yeah, they've had their disagreements in the past, but Kandi was very supportive of Marlo getting a peach. She rooted for her, cheered for her, and everything. She even had her on her YouTube channel show Speak on It, where they discussed years ago that she and Kandi were actually working on getting Marlo her own reality show. So they've done business with each other. They've been girlfriends. So I can't wait to see like what brought this argument on. Is it just gonna be Marlo being Marlo, just starting stuff with folks? I can't wait to see it, child. But like I said, filming is wrapping up. I've been hearing positive things, and we're going to get back to like the old school Real Housewives of Atlanta, where it's more about joking, having fun, the fashions, and good old girl time with shade, which I'm excited about. But we got to have the drama. What do you guys think about Sanya, her backstory, about Marlo and Kandi getting into it, Kenya and Sheree being on good terms? What are you most excited about seeing this upcoming season? Are you excited at all? Let's talk down below in the comment section. Make sure to thumbs up this video, like and subscribe, and hit that notification bell button.